G'day guys, it's Kent from Kent's Paint Shack back here, looking a bit haggard. It's about I don't know, 9:30 at night, and I'm busy working away on a new project. Well, I say it's new, but today I'm 1 month into it, and it's a American Civil War project. 650 figures, or infantry figures, 40 cavalry, and an increasing amount of commanders. I've started off with 19 commanders, but it looks like there's going to be more. 12 artillery pieces. So I worked out that over the month I've managed to put in about 20 days of painting. 3 of those days were 8-hour days. 3 of those days were 4-hour days. The rest of them just bits and pieces here and there, an hour, 2 hours, like tonight maybe 2 hours. I've finished painting and I've started basing 254 Confederates. So there's about 80 something of those to go. I've done 7 command cavalry, and I've done 3 artillery pieces and their crew. And on the desk we have, can you see if I get them up there? These chaps. So for the Confederates, I think they're Louisiana. So, don't even know quite how you say it. Is it Zouaves or something like that? So there's 24 of those on the desk as well that are quite a well way. They need the rifles, another 2 layers, and the metal, and their hair done, and then them based. And there's still more figures arriving. At the moment, I'm 6 boxes of Union figures glued, and 2 boxes to go. One of those boxes is these fellas for the Union, and I think the other box is, yeah, that's the other one of those. So I've got, as I said, 8 boxes, 7 infantry boxes of those. So for a guy that doesn't like gluing, I've been gluing a lot, so, but really enjoying it. And I've put some photos on. Obviously there's going to be lots more photos as they actually get finished, the base is done and everything like that. So the artillery won't be in there. I'm not sure if the cavalry are in there. I can't remember what I actually put in there, because I've been doing a few late nights, but a lot of hours, a lot of work. It's a big commission. It's probably the biggest one-off commission that I've ever done. I said I'd do them in 5 months. Probably looking at 2.5 months I'll have it finished in. That's if the wife lets me continue to paint at this rate. I haven't seen her this week. Oh well, get in trouble. But yeah, have a look at the pics. I'm thinking of changing a couple of the horse blankets on the commanders, because I just did them as I thought they might look. But a couple of them I thought actually I might need to do a bit of research and check out what the blanket's supposed to be like. So excuse me if they're wrong. I will do my best to write that. But yeah, let me know what you think. This is my 1, 2, 3. This will be my 4th go at the American Civil War. My 2nd go at Confederates. First ever like big hit. I decided to do the Confederates first because I thought, you know, lots of colours, lots of different butternuts and browns and different greys and kind of blues and stuff. So hopefully you like it, but let me know either way, eh? Take care, guys, and I'm going to do a couple more minutes and then I better head in before the wife heads off to bed. Otherwise, yeah. Catch you later, guys. See ya. Okay, so obviously this isn't day 1. I'm far down the track. I think there's 206 figures here. Most of them, well, say most of them, I think 129 of them are plastic Perry figures. They were ones that I had traded with a guy in Canada. The rest, about 76, or I think it's 76 of them, are they're foundry figures. So these are still the Perry ones. Let's see if we can get down the other end. So it's the artillery crew, not quite finished at that stage. They're now finished and completed. And these are the Wargames Foundry figures. Really nice, actually. I intend on doing a Foundry army in the future, but at the moment I sold my figures to this client so I could start painting. So yeah, it's been a really fun paint. There's still more to go. I think I've got about 80 to 100 Confederates still arriving from Foundry. They take a little bit longer than the Perrys. Actually, the Perrys turned up really quickly. Here's a couple of the casualty figures. Obviously, the guy on the right's got the dark blue. It's now got a highlight of light blue. And here are my Cav. This guy's actually a Union figure, but he's been pressed into Confederate. Get it right, to the Confederate side, just because we needed more figures on there. I seem to have put the back half of the photos up first, but hey, here they go, spun around. I don't actually know the names of these guys. I just had a look online on the Perry site and pretty much painted them the same as they were on there. So I think that's Jackson there. I do enjoy painting horses, obviously the bridles and things. I don't think when these photos were taken they were 100% finished, but getting very close to it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the other 40 cavalry. They're going to be all Perry metals. And I've done all the horses, painted all the horses for the Union guys as well. There's how many of those? About 7 or 8 of those there at the moment. I think he wants 6 commands and 6 lower guys as well, 6 other generals. So there'll be more Union guys needed to come. Here's old Lee on his wee white horse, whitish grey, whitish. Yeah, I just enjoy painting horses. Hopefully it shows in what you're looking at. So I put a bit of blood from the blood god on this guy. I thought if he's got a rag on his head, he needs a bit of a wound. He doesn't look very happy, does he? I suppose. Would you if you'd been wounded in the head? And then there's just a few shots of some of these guys that I've started to base up. Basing like some of the bases on 4, some 5s and some 6s. So just a real mix. And in some of the ones that I've based last night, these wounded, like dead guys lying on the ground and being shot in different poses. Just depending, like with these guys marching, I decided not to do any casualties amongst them. But yeah, it's carrying on and we're a lot further along now. So next video will show where we are. Hey, cheers guys, take care.